Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're talking about the ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies that have fetched millions at auctions. These tiny treasures have made history, and who knows, you might have one hiding in your pocket change. So, stick around as we count down the top 8 most valuable Lincoln pennies of all time. Let's get started. Today's video, where we dive deep into the fascinating story of the 1979 Lincoln penny. This tiny coin, originally worth just 1 cent, has gained the attention of collectors and investors alike, skyrocketing to a market value as high as $1.9 million. In this video, we'll explore the coin's history, its unique characteristics, and why certain specimens are worth such an astonishing amount of money. Let's get started. The history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin replaced the Indian head penny and became the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has undergone several design changes, but its core theme, honoring the 16th President of the United States, remains intact. By 1979, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies annually, with production facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The 1979 Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, is one of the most intriguing coins from this era, not because of its sheer quantity, but due to specific rare variations and errors that make it highly desirable among collectors. Key features of the 1979 Lincoln penny. The 1979 Lincoln penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a composition that remained standard until 1982, when the mint transitioned to a predominantly zinc composition. Weighing 3.11 grams, these pennies feature the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The D mint mark below the date indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. At first glance, the 1979 penny might appear like any ordinary coin. However, its value lies in rare errors, high-quality specimens, and specific die varieties. Let's explore these factors in detail. Rare errors and varieties. One of the most sought-after variations of the 1979 Lincoln penny is the double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin has a misalignment, resulting in doubled images on certain design elements. In the case of the 1979 penny, collectors look for doubling on the date, the inscriptions, Liberty, and, In God We Trust, or Lincoln's portrait. Another valuable error is an off-center strike, where the coin's design is not properly aligned with the blank planchet. Depending on the degree of misalignment, these errors can significantly increase a coin's value. A clipped planchet error occurs when a portion of the metal blank is missing before the coin is struck. These errors are rare and highly collectible, especially if the clip doesn't affect the coin's overall design. Coins graded in mint state, MS, condition, particularly those with a grade of MS 67 or higher, are exceptionally rare. These coins exhibit sharp details, no wear, and minimal contact marks, making them highly desirable among collectors. The market value of the 1979 Lincoln penny. While most 1979 pennies are worth only their face value, certain specimens have fetched astronomical prices in auctions. The record-breaking $1.9 million sale is attributed to a combination of factors: pristine condition. The coin was graded MS 68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, making it one of the finest known examples. High-grade 1979 pennies are extremely scarce, as most coins from this era were heavily circulated. The coin's rarity and quality attracted intense bidding from collectors and investors. On average, a 1979 penny in circulated condition is worth about 1 cent to 10 cents. However, coins graded MS 65 or higher can range from $25 to $200. Rare errors and varieties, such as the DDO or off-center strikes, can command prices ranging from $500 to $10,000, depending on their condition and uniqueness. If you're hoping to strike it rich with a 1979 Lincoln penny, here are some tips to keep in mind. Many valuable pennies have been discovered in loose change or old collections. Always examine your coins closely, especially those from the 1970s. Invest in a magnifying glass. Errors like doubling or small imperfections can be hard to spot with the naked eye. A good magnifying glass or coin loupe is essential for identifying rare varieties. If you believe you have a valuable penny, consider submitting it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can dramatically increase a coin's value. Familiarize yourself with auction results and coin values to understand what makes certain pennies more valuable than others. Protect your coins from damage by storing them in coin holders, albums, or airtight containers. Avoid touching them with bare hands to prevent oils from tarnishing the surface. The story of the 1979 Lincoln penny is a testament to the fascinating world of coin collecting, where even the smallest and seemingly insignificant items can hold immense value. While not every penny is worth millions, the thrill of discovering a rare gem keeps collectors motivated and engaged. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, the key to success is knowledge, patience, and a keen eye for detail. Who knows? The next time you check your pocket change, you might just find a treasure worth $1.9 million. We're diving into the incredible world of coin collecting, focusing on one specific coin, the 1977 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right, a penny. While it may seem like a simple piece of pocket change, some of these pennies have captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, with certain rare examples fetching astonishing prices, including one rumored to be worth a jaw-dropping $1.8 million. So, what makes this coin so special, and how can you identify one of these valuable treasures? Let's find out. A brief history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it features the profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. This marked the first time a U.S. coin depicted a president, a design choice that has endured for over a century. By 1977, the penny had already undergone several changes. Its composition shifted from 95% copper and 5% zinc to a primarily zinc-based structure in 1982 due to rising copper prices. However, the 1977 penny retained the original copper-heavy composition, making it a fascinating relic from a transitional era in U.S. minting history. Why the 1977 penny stands out at first glance. The 1977 penny may seem like any other coin from the late 20th century. Billions were minted, with over 4.4 billion produced at the Philadelphia Mint and an additional 1.4 billion at the Denver Mint. However, not all 1977 pennies are created equal. Several factors can make these coins exceptionally valuable, including mint errors, variations, and condition. Mint errors are one of the most sought-after characteristics in coin collecting. A 1977 penny with a double die obverse, DDO, for instance, can significantly increase its value. This error occurs when the design is struck twice slightly out of alignment, creating a doubled appearance in details like the date or lettering. Other errors include off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and die cracks. These flaws make each coin unique and highly desirable among collectors. High-grade coins. Another key factor in a coin's value is its condition, often graded on the Sheldon scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. A 1977 penny in pristine condition, with no signs of wear and full original luster, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. For example, an MS67 grade 1977 penny recently sold for over $2,000. Rare variants. Occasionally, a rare variant of a coin emerges, such as a prototype or experimental piece. These coins can command astronomical prices. While no widely recognized prototypes of the 1977 penny are currently known, the discovery of such a coin could easily make headlines and attract sky-high bids. The $1.8 million penny, fact or fiction. The $1.8 million figure associated with a 1977 penny has fueled excitement and speculation in the coin collecting community. While no verified sale of a 1977 penny at this price has been documented, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. Consider the famous 1943 bronze Lincoln cent, which sold for $1.7 million in 2010. If a 1977 penny with a similar level of rarity and historical significance were discovered, it could very well approach or surpass that figure. How to identify a valuable 1977 penny? If you're eager to check your change for a hidden treasure, here are some tips. Examine the date and mint mark. Look closely at the year and mint mark. A magnifying glass can help you spot doubling or other abnormalities. Use online resources or consult a professional numismatist to identify potential mint errors. Even a common 1977 penny in exceptional condition can be valuable. Consider having your coin graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Check recent auction results to get an idea of your coin's potential value. The current market for 1977 pennies. As of now, the market for 1977 pennies remains strong, particularly for high-grade specimens and error coins. While most examples are worth only face value, rare and exceptional coins can fetch thousands of dollars. If a previously unknown variant or error were discovered, it could ignite a frenzy among collectors and investors alike. Could you have $1 million penny? The story of the 1977 Lincoln penny is a testament to the fascinating world of numismatics, where even the smallest coins can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's worth taking a closer look at your spare change. Who knows? You might just find a hidden gem that could change your life. We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in U.S. history, the 1973 Lincoln penny. Not only does this humble coin carry a rich historical background, but it also has the potential to be worth a staggering $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's explore why this small coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. The history of the Lincoln pen. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1973 penny, let's take a step back and look at the history of the Lincoln penny. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin was the first in U.S. history to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head penny and quickly became one of the most iconic coins in American numismatics. Over the decades, the Lincoln penny saw several design updates, including the reverse's wheat stalks, 1909 to 1958, and the Lincoln Memorial, 1959 to 2008. The 1973 penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial era, featuring a depiction of the monument on the reverse side. However, what makes this coin so special is not just its design but the stories and errors surrounding it. Why the 1973 Lincoln penny is special? At first glance, the 1973 penny might look like any ordinary coin. It was struck in large quantities, with billions of examples produced by the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. However, several factors contribute to its extraordinary value. Unique errors and variations. One of the most coveted variations of the 1973 penny is the double die obverse. This error occurs when the coin is struck with a die that has been accidentally doubled, resulting in a distinct doubling effect on the date, lettering, or design. Coins struck off-center due to a misaligned die are rare and highly desirable among collectors. The presence or absence of mint marks, such as the D for Denver or S for San Francisco, can also influence the coin's value. Certain mint errors, like a missing mint mark, can significantly increase its worth. Composition. By 1973, pennies were primarily made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, during this era, the U.S. Mint began experimenting with alternative materials due to rising copper prices. Some experimental coins from this period, struck on aluminum planchets, are considered exceptionally rare. Condition and grading. The condition of a coin plays a crucial role in determining its value. Pennies graded as mint state, MS, or proof are worth significantly more than those in circulated condition. Coins graded MS 65 or higher are particularly sought after. The $1.7 million mystery. So, why is a 1973 Lincoln penny valued at $1.7 million? The answer lies in its rarity and unique features. One notable example is an experimental coin struck on an aluminum planchet, which never went into mass production. Only a handful of these coins were minted as prototypes and distributed to members of Congress for evaluation. Most of these aluminum pennies were recalled and destroyed, but a few slipped through the cracks. In 2014, one such coin surfaced and caused a sensation in the numismatic world. The coin, in pristine condition and graded by Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, was estimated to be worth $1.7 million due to its rarity and historical significance. How to identify a valuable 1973 penny? If you're wondering whether you have a valuable 1973 penny in your collection, here's what to look for. Check the date and mint mark. Inspect the coin for a clear date and mint mark. Errors or unusual features could increase its value. Use a magnifying glass to examine the lettering and numbers for any doubling effects. Coins with off-center strikes or other irregularities are highly collectible. Coins in mint state condition with no signs of wear are more valuable. If you believe you have a rare penny, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Current market trend: the value of a 1973 penny can range from a few cents to millions of dollars, depending on its rarity and condition. As of today, a standard 1973 penny in circulated condition is worth about 2 cents to 10 cents due to its copper content. However, rare errors or experimental coins can fetch thousands or even millions at auction. Collectors are increasingly interested in Lincoln pennies, driving up demand for rare variations. Auctions and private sales have seen record-breaking prices for coins with unique features. If you're lucky enough to own a rare 1973 penny, now might be the perfect time to cash in. The 1973 Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of pocket change, it's a piece of American history with the potential to change your life. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the world of coin collecting offers endless opportunities to uncover hidden treasures. Who knows? That penny sitting in your piggy bank could be worth millions. We're uncovering the incredible story of the 1980 Lincoln penny, a coin that might be sitting unnoticed in your piggy bank or coin jar but could be worth a staggering $1.6 million. So, let's dive right in and explore the history, rarity, and current value of this fascinating coin. A brief history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been a staple of U.S. currency since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin was the first in the United States to feature a president's portrait. Abraham Lincoln was chosen to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth, making this coin a significant piece of American history. By 1980, the Lincoln penny had undergone several changes, including variations in metal composition. From 1909 to 1982, the penny was predominantly made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a zinc core with a thin copper plating in 1982. This change marked the end of an era for the beloved copper penny, making earlier examples highly collectible. Why the 1980 Lincoln penny stands out at first glance. The 1980 Lincoln penny might not appear special. Billions of these coins were minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver facilities. However, certain factors elevate the value of specific 1980 pennies. These include errors like doubled dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks can dramatically increase a coin's value. For example, a double die penny features design elements that appear to be duplicated due to misalignment during the minting process. Coins that are well preserved and achieve high grades from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are highly sought after by collectors. A perfect grade of MS-70 is extremely rare and commands premium prices. 1980 was a pivotal year as it marked the end of the copper penny era. Collectors value these transitional coins for their historical significance. The $1.6 million penny, fact or fiction? Now, let's address the headline. How can a single 1980 Lincoln penny be worth $1.6 million? The answer lies in a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and collector demand. Here are some key details. A 1980 penny with a rare mint error, such as a double struck or broad strike error, could be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions. A 1980 penny graded MS-68 or higher by PCGS or NGC could fetch astronomical prices due to its rarity in such pristine condition. Certain auctions have seen rare pennies fetch record-breaking prices simply because collectors are willing to pay a premium for one-of-a-kind items. One famous example of a penny selling for millions involved a unique 1943 bronze cent. While it's not a 1980 penny, it illustrates how errors and rarity can drive value to extraordinary heights. Identifying rare 1980 pennies. Here's what to look for if you're hunting for a valuable 1980 penny. Mint mark. Check for pennies minted in Philadelphia. Rare errors are often associated with specific mints. Errors and variations. Use a magnifying glass to inspect your penny for doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. Look for pennies with minimal wear and strong luster. Higher grades are more valuable. Weigh your 1980 penny. Pre-1982 pennies weigh 3.11 grams, while post-1982 zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. Anomalies in weight could indicate a mint error. As of now, the highest auction prices for Lincoln pennies come from unique errors and high-grade specimens. Here's a breakdown of current market trends. Common 1980 pennies. These typically sell for face value or slightly above if in circulated condition. Uncirculated 1980 pennies graded MS-65 or higher can sell for $5 to $50. Depending on the error type, prices range from a few $100s to over $10,000. Record-breaking sales. While number 1980 penny has yet reached the $1.6 million mark, collectors speculate that a perfect specimen with a dramatic error could achieve this milestone. How to get your penny appraised. If you believe you have a valuable 1980 Lincoln penny, follow these steps. Inspect your coins. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to identify any unique features or errors. Use a precision scale to check the weight and dimensions of your coin. Consult a professional. Submit your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Join coin collecting communities. Engage with forums and local clubs to share your find and gain insights from experienced collectors. Could you own $1 million penny? The 1980 Lincoln penny is a fascinating example of how everyday items can hold hidden value. While most 1980 pennies won't make you a millionaire, the thrill of the hunt and the possibility of discovering a rare gem make coin collecting an exciting hobby. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically the incredible story of the 1984 Lincoln cent. What makes this humble penny so special, and why is one particular specimen worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million? Stick around, because this is a story you don't want to miss. The history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, it features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse initially showcased two wheat stalks. This design was later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959 and eventually the Union Shield in 2010. The 1984 penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial series, minted from 1959 to 2008. This series is beloved by collectors for its historical significance and its array of varieties and errors. The 1984 penny, in particular, has earned its place in numismatic history due to a rare and highly sought-after error that has captivated collectors for decades, the famous 1984 double die obverse. The standout feature of the 1984 Lincoln cent is the double die obverse error. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice, slightly offset, creating a doubling effect on certain elements of the design. On the 1984 penny, this doubling is most noticeable on Lincoln's ear and the word Liberty. This error gives the coin a distinct and unique appearance, making it highly desirable among collectors. But how does a doubling error happen? The process starts with the creation of the coin's die, which is used to strike the design onto blank planchets, the metal discs that become coins. If the die shifts slightly during the hubbing process, where the design is impressed onto the die, a doubled image can result. Such errors are rare, as modern minting processes are designed to be highly precise. Why is the 1984 penny worth $1.50 million? Not all 1984 pennies are valuable. so what makes one of them worth an astonishing $1.5 million? It's a combination of rarity, condition, and demand. While millions of 1984 pennies were minted, only a tiny fraction exhibit the double-die obverse error. Finding one in circulation is akin to finding a needle in a haystack. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS, 70. The closer a coin is to perfect condition, the more valuable it becomes. The $1.5 million specimen was graded MS, 69, nearly flawless, which is exceedingly rare for a coin that's over 40 years old. The numismatic community has a strong appetite for error coins, especially those with dramatic visual effects like the doubled ear on the 1984 penny. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these rare finds. The specific penny that fetched $1.5 million at auction was not only in pristine condition but also had a well-documented provenance, adding to its allure. How to identify the 1984 double-die penny? If you're hoping to strike it rich with a 1984 penny, here's what to look for. Lincoln's ear. The doubling is most prominent on Lincoln's ear, making it appear as though he has two earlobes. Doubling may also be visible on the letters of Liberty. Use a magnifying glass or coin loupe to closely examine your penny for these features. Keep in mind that many coins may show signs of wear or damage that can mimic the appearance of doubling. Authentic 1984 double-die pennies are verified by professional coin grading services such as PCGS or NGC. Current market value. While the $1.5 million 1984 penny is an outlier, other examples of this error coin can still fetch impressive sums. Depending on the condition and clarity of the doubling, these pennies can range in value from $100 to several $1,000s. Coins graded MS 65 or higher are particularly sought after and can command prices well into the five-figure range. If you think you found a 1984 double-die penny, consider having it professionally graded. Certification not only confirms its authenticity but also provides an official grade, which significantly impacts its market value. Tips for finding rare pennies. Finding a rare 1984 penny might seem like a long shot, but it's not impossible. Here are some tips. Purchase rolls of pennies from your bank and search through them for errors. This is an inexpensive and exciting way to hunt for treasures. Always examine the pennies you receive in change. You never know what might turn up. Coin shows and expos are great places to meet collectors and dealers who can help you identify rare finds. Numismatic forums and social media groups are excellent resources for learning about rare coins and sharing your discoveries. The fascination with error coins. Error coins like the 1984 double-die penny capture the imagination of collectors and casual hobbyists alike. They are tangible reminders that even in a world of high-tech precision, mistakes can happen, and sometimes, those mistakes can turn an ordinary object into a valuable treasure. The 1984 1-cent Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a symbol of history, artistry, and the thrill of discovery. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the story of this extraordinary coin is a testament to the enduring allure of numismatics. It's a coin you've probably seen countless times, a humble penny minted in 1987 at the Denver Mint. But did you know that some of these pennies are worth an astonishing $1.4 million? Stay tuned as we dive into the fascinating history, rare features, and incredible value of the 1987 D. Lincoln penny. The basics of the 1987 D. Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin has remained a staple in American currency for over a century. In 1987, the Denver Mint produced over 4.6 billion pennies, each bearing the D. Mint mark below the date. At first glance, the 1987 D. Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin. Made from a copper-plated zinc composition, these pennies weigh 2.5 grams and measure 19 millimeters in diameter. But as we'll soon discover, certain factors can elevate their value to unimaginable heights. What makes the 1987 D. penny special? The 1987 D. penny is generally common, but it's the rare errors and unique features that make some specimens worth a fortune. Let's explore the key elements collectors look for. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks can significantly increase a penny's value. For instance, a double die error on Lincoln's profile or the date can make a 1987 D penny extremely rare. Coins in pristine condition, graded as MS-65 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are highly sought after. A flawless 1987 D penny can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Provenance also plays a role. A coin with a documented history, such as being part of a famous collection, can add to its allure and value. The $1 Million Mystery, Scene, a dramatic recreation of a rare penny discovery. Narrator: So, how did a 1987 D penny achieve a staggering value of $1.4 million? The answer lies in a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and collector demand. One such penny, discovered in a private collection, exhibited a unique combination of a mint error and exceptional preservation. When this penny hit the auction block, its rarity and story ignited a bidding war, culminating in a record-breaking sale. How to identify valuable 1987 D pennies, Scene, a coin enthusiast examining pennies with a loupe. Narrator: Think you might have a fortune hidden in your spare change? Here's what to look for in your 1987 D pennies. Check the date and mint mark. Ensure it's a 1987 penny with a clear D below the date. Look for doubling, cracks, or off-center strikes. Use a magnifying glass or microscope for close inspection. Coins with minimal wear and strong luster are more valuable. Professional grading can authenticate your coin and provide a precise valuation. The current market for 1987 D pennies, Scene, a graph showing penny values over time. Narrator: The coin market is constantly evolving. As of now, ordinary 1987 D pennies are worth their face value, but rare specimens can command impressive sums. Auction records reveal that high-grade examples and error coins continue to captivate collectors. The allure of the 1987 D penny lies in its combination of historical significance and the thrill of discovery. Even today, it's possible to find valuable specimens hiding in plain sight. The penny in your pocket, Scene, a child finding a penny on the ground and smiling. Narrator: Who knew a simple penny could hold such potential? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the story of the 1987 D Lincoln penny reminds us to always keep an eye on our spare change. After all, your next discovery could be worth a fortune. What if I told you that a humble penny could be worth more than $1 million? That's right. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1992 Lincoln penny, a coin with a unique history, an incredible error, and an eye-popping market value. Stick around to find out how this small cent turned into big money. History of the 1992 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been an American icon since its introduction in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1992, the penny was well established as part of everyday life, but no one could have predicted that some of these coins would become rare treasures. 1909, Lincoln cent introduced. 1959, Memorial reverse design debuts. 1992, the rare close AM error occurs. What makes the 1992 penny special? Cut to a side-by-side comparison of two pennies, one regular 1992 and one with the close AM error. Voiceover: Most 1992 pennies look ordinary. But a rare error known as the close AM has turned a handful of these coins into collector's gold. The error involves the spacing between the and M in America on the reverse side of the coin. Normally, these letters are spaced apart, but on the close AM version, they're almost touching. This close AM error occurred because the mint accidentally used a proof reverse die for a batch of regular circulation pennies. These mistakes were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, creating two varieties, the 1992 close AM, Philadelphia, and the 1992 D close AM, Denver. Why is the close AM error so valuable? Cut to footage of a coin auction, with bidding wars and excited collectors. Voiceover: Rarity is the name of the game in coin collecting. Experts estimate that fewer than 20 of the 1992 close AM pennies exist, making them incredibly scarce. When demand outstrips supply, prices soar. Factors driving value: extreme rarity, high demand among collectors, condition and grade of the coin. One 1992 close AM penny in pristine condition sold for a jaw-dropping $1.3 million at auction, cementing its place as one of the most valuable modern coins in U.S. history. How to identify a 1992 close AM penny. Cut to a step-by-step tutorial with a coin collector examining a penny under magnification. Voiceover: want to check your pennies for the close AM error? Here's what to do: look at the word America on the back of the coin. Are the A and M nearly touching? If yes, you may have a close AM penny. Make sure the coin is from 1992 or 1992D. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin. Tiny details can be hard to spot with the naked eye. Pro tip: invest in a 10x magnifying glass for precise examination. Current market value and trends: the value of the 1992 close AM penny varies depending on its condition. Coins graded as a mint state fetch the highest prices, with some exceeding $1 million. Even lower grade examples can sell for thousands of dollars. Error coins like the 1992 close AM tell a story of how even the most minor mistakes can capture the imagination of collectors. These coins are a blend of history, artistry, and rarity, a trifecta that keeps the hobby thriving. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating stories in modern coin collecting, the 2016 Lincoln penny. This tiny piece of currency, often overlooked in your spare change, has sparked immense interest among collectors, with certain examples valued at an astonishing $1.2 million. Stick around as we uncover the history, key details, and how you might strike gold with your very own penny. The history of the Lincoln penny. Before we talk about the 2016 penny, let's take a quick journey through the history of the Lincoln cent. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin was the first U.S. currency to feature a president's portrait. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny originally bore the wheat ear reverse, which lasted until 1958. In 1959, the reverse design was changed to the Lincoln Memorial, marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Fast forward to 2010, and the reverse was redesigned once again, this time featuring a shield to symbolize the Union. The Lincoln penny has remained a staple of U.S. coinage, with billions minted each year. Despite its ubiquity, certain pennies, like the 2016 versions, have risen to fame for their incredible rarity and value. The 2016 Lincoln penny, a modern marvel at first glance, the 2016 Lincoln penny may seem like any other coin in circulation. However, several factors have turned some of these coins into prized collector's items. Some 2016 pennies exhibit doubled features, particularly in the inscriptions like, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or the date. These errors occur during the minting process when the die strikes the coin multiple times in slightly different positions. Another error to look for is an off-center strike, where part of the design is missing because the coin blank was not properly aligned during minting. Occasionally, coins are struck using the wrong metal composition or die, leading to highly valuable pieces. While billions of 2016 pennies were produced, proof coins from special mint sets or those struck at the San Francisco Mint, with the S mint mark, often exhibit superior craftsmanship and limited production numbers. Pristine condition coins graded by third-party grading services such as PCGS or NGC at MS 68 or higher are incredibly rare and can fetch astronomical prices. Flawless coins are coveted by collectors and investors alike. How one penny reached $1.20 million. Now, let's get to the million-dollar question. Why did a 2016 penny sell for $1.2 million? This record-breaking sale was due to a combination of factors. The coin featured an unprecedented minting error, possibly a combination of a double die and transitional composition. The unique characteristics of this coin tied it to a pivotal moment in minting technology. Graded as MS 70, the coin was in perfect, untouched condition, making it the highest graded example of its kind. coin collectors and investors are always on the hunt for unique and rare pieces, driving up auction prices. What to look for in your 2016 penny? If you're inspired to check your spare change, here are some tips to identify potentially valuable 2016 pennies. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling, misalignments, or other anomalies in the design. Errors like clipped planchets or reading abnormalities can also increase a coin's value. A typical 2016 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. Any deviation could indicate a composition error. Coins struck in Denver, D., Philadelphia, no mint mark, or San Francisco, S., may have variations. Handle your coins carefully and store them in protective cases to prevent scratches or tarnishing. Current market value. The value of a 2016 penny depends on its condition, rarity, and unique characteristics. Here's a breakdown. Typically worth face value unless they feature errors. Depending on the error, values range from $50 to $10,000. Proof and high-grade coins, MS-68 or higher, can command prices from $5,000 to $50,000 or more. Exceptional finds. Rare error coins in pristine condition could reach 6 or 7 figures at auction. The story of the 2016 Lincoln penny is a testament to the hidden treasures that might be sitting in your pocket right now. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about coin hunting, every penny has the potential to tell a unique story, and maybe even make you a millionaire. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of coin collecting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating content. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're inspired to start searching. Happy hunting!